not post that this is the Aries read, but definitely an Aries reading. I hope everybody is doing good, vibing high. All right, I decided to do this reading out in nature. It's been such a long time since I've done one in nature. I had to get outside. Okay. I hope everybody is vibing high, doing well, taking care of themselves. Hopefully everybody is off to a grand rising, grand day, grand evening, wherever you are. Hope y'all in good spirits, y'all. We're going to be pretty much taking whatever comes out because I do not have a channel message. But let's see what comes out. What's your overall message? All right, we got block coming out in reverse at the bottom of the deck. All right, so the overall energy is somebody could be unblocked or getting unblocked. I'm not going to generalize it. Y'all could place it on which end it's coming from, y'all. Or I'm not going to specify it. I'm going to generalize it. I apologize. Because I know sometimes I can say specific in reference to the individual, but let's try to be fair. We got puzzled. So somebody could be confused about something. This could be, or you or someone could be confused. Someone or you could be conflicted. All right, there's somebody who, y'all could be Bonnie and Clyde. There's somebody who could be your person, or you or your person is feeling like, you know, confused about some things. Like, are y'all, is it just you and them against the world? Or are y'all, you know, meant to be together? Somebody sees you as a, or you see someone as a feminine energy, possibly wanting this person to be in another person's, like both of y'all want to be in each other's life, or somebody here feels like one person is their person. They could be confused on if you feel the same way, if you are the one who's resonating with this Aries. Then we got Archangel Michael right after that. So this divine feminine is protected though, no matter what. Red flagged in reverse. So I feel like somebody here is definitely a good match, but it's like somebody's confused on if they're being seen the same way as how they're looking at another person, I feel like, or confused on if the person is their person for sure. Like, yeah, they may be romanticizing them, but they could be thinking, you know, maybe they're not for me. We got extra in reverse. Somebody be trying not to try too hard. Somebody don't want to make themselves look like a clown. All right, or a joke or something like that. Somebody could be wondering, like, are they doing too much, trying too hard to make a situation work with another person? The cleanse. I feel like somebody is deciding on like letting go of their player ways or player. So this is somebody who's like, you know, now they ready to settle down. Are they about to make a fool of themselves by trying to settle down with someone who they see as a good match for them? They feel like this person is like nurturing and all that. But I feel like this is somebody who's coming from being a narcissist. All right, being a player, being a narcissist. They could even still be a narcissist because it's not coming out in reverse. But somebody don't want to be a temporary option in a divine feminine's life. They want this person, all right? Somebody feel like they found a good catch, a good match, but they don't want nobody else to come along because somebody feels like they may not just be up to par to, you know, give this feminine everything she deserves. We got black sheep. Yeah, somebody is used to being by themselves. I feel like somebody may not have a lot of people or may have not have a lot of friends along the way. Something like that with squad in reverse. I don't feel like is it in connection to an ex. I feel like this is with reconciliation in the reverse. I feel like this is someone who has yet to find their soul tribe or identify with their soul tribe. This could even be the person who's feeling like they don't want to lose a divine feminine. Somebody may be losing close friends, or somebody do not got a lot of close friends, or maybe this feminine energy don't. Somebody is not easy to be persuaded by love bombing. I feel like this is someone who will leave their exes in the past as well. They don't give a damn. We got family. I feel like there's a feminine energy out here who's been through a lot in life. They don't need their family or nothing like that. Don't have them anyway. Epiphany in reverse. I feel like people don't realize this about whoever this feminine energy is, or somebody don't. Possibilities. Somebody is hoping that there's a possibility here with a divine feminine, but they know that they got to change their ways with the cleanse and player in reverse. Somebody could be exhausted because they could be trying to like move quick to save something that they feel like is moving slow with a person that they want to be with. But I feel like somebody never had a dad if this is a masculine energy, or maybe both didn't. Hey, love. Somebody didn't have a father figure. How you doing, Wargy? And I feel like whoever is coming into this situation, if they're a masculine, they just trying to figure themselves out too. I feel like they both can connect because both people could actually be black sheep to their family. Both people could have felt like, their family really didn't support them. They didn't really fit in. They could have also been just the black sheep who just didn't give a damn about certain things, values that they family held, that they didn't feel like they shared the same ideology or same belief systems. Yeah, it's a lot there. I feel like somebody may be meeting their match and just not sure if they both been through so much, if the other person sees them this way as well. It's like two people both been through the battlefield, and it's like once you finally recognize each other, not really being sure, it seems like, or at least this masculine feels that way, if about this feminine's energy, and maybe even trying to conclude their thought processes, which also could be tied to somebody being very intuitive. Masculine energy, I'm telling y'all, that's this masculine energy. They're the one. They're both they're both in high vibration. Both are coming out as a feminine energy in the upright, and this masculine energy in the upright. This is somebody who's very disciplined, can have a lot of authority as well. Somebody is for sure in tune spiritually. I feel like somebody could definitely come from a tribe, whether they know it or not. That could be connected to, I could be something connected to like Aztecs, because that's the first thing I want to say. But also like Polynesian roots or something like that, or Pacific Islander, I should say, to generalize it. And if not, somebody has some type of heritage connected to those roots that they may not be aware of. Yeah, another person don't want to be ghosted though. That's for sure. I feel like it's this masculine energy. They don't want this feminine to leave. Yeah. We got sneaky link in reverse. I feel like someone is serious about a connection, although this is someone who has an ego, because they are coming out as a narcissist now, okay? Or this is a part of, a trait that they could have if they're at their worst or something like that, or if they go into low vibrational energy. I feel like before a cleanse, somebody could be a narcissist, honestly, but they're going to change. Harmony. I see harmony here. I see balance. Somebody finding peace. Somebody realizing that they found their person, honestly. With light bulb moment. Yep. Somebody realized that they came across their actual person. Receipts. Somebody got evidence now. It's been exposed. We got a vacate coming out in reverse. Somebody could be planning a trip or just recently went on a vacation and it was not fun. Or somebody could go on a trip, could be planning a trip and it is not going to go well. Somebody could be confused, like if we're meant to be together, then why don't we get along? Somebody may be wondering, like, they changed their ways, they got tired of being a player and all of this shit, they tried to change and clean up quick, and then things still ain't working out or whatever. If somebody was being a player while they met their feminine energy, it's looking like they're going through hell. Now, somebody having to clean up their act, but it could be a feminine energy who's pulled back, because I don't see this feminine energy out here anywhere besides the person that they're thinking about. Penny pinching. Somebody here is financially struggling or trying to save up. Sneaky link in reverse. Yeah, these are two people who's together, but I feel like whoever, it could be the feminine energy is, or this masculine, take it as a resonate. One of these, or it could be both, are not financially secure right now. But with shattered in reverse, that's not stopping someone from loving another person, or for both people loving each other, honestly. Stagnant, but something is dead, frozen, not working out. Somebody is tired of trying to get back with somebody and it's just not happening. I feel like somebody who met a black sheep dropped their ways. This black sheep could have made somebody change from being a player, because they damn sure wasn't letting a person be with them who play games or who cheating. If you want to cheat, be by yourself or be with whoever okay with it, is how a feminine energy could feel. Somebody is not trying to make up with a family either. Could be the feminine or masculine energy involved. I feel like somebody's family was non-nurturing, didn't give them any advice or anything, didn't help them in any way to get on their path in life. Somebody had a lot of questions and answers they needed in order to walk into life and like pretty much do well. But they didn't have what they needed. They didn't have the guidance or anything. So it's like walking into something blind. And expected to do good though. One second, y'all. I'm just getting these tarot cards. I got them in my bag since the wind is blowing a lot today. Okay. All right, I'm just going to shuffle these up one more time. Hey, Milky. Okay, let's see. What's going on in the energy collective? I mean, spirit for the collective. What's going on in the energy, Holy Spirit? We got the Three of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody here definitely feel like they found the person who they're supposed to be collaborating with. With Three of Pentacles here, somebody feel like they found their person. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they feel like they're supposed to be working with this person, or they're supposed to be doing something, partnering up with them, collaborating on something, coming up with some type of work. Somebody missed an opportunity with a star. Now they feel like with good news. Somebody is finding out some type of good news or hearing some type of good news while they're stuck in the past. Stuck in the past with somebody who things didn't work out with because they could have sacrificed the connection. Ooh. So somebody, hey, Melissa Love, could be trying to come back and be with another person who they could have passed things up. Now somebody is saying that, like, the person who they really want to be with, who they feel like is their person, they didn't left. I feel like somebody has walked away from their family, felt like things wasn't going well. They could have tried to move with urgency or move quick or whatever in order for them to, like, get back to someone who, they may be trying to be with. I feel like another person don't want to be in this connection. Like, whoever somebody is trying to go back to is no longer thinking about the connection anymore. They're completely out of this situation. It's like somebody running back for something that's, the opportunity being passed long time ago. Or trying to go catch up with a car that left a day ago or something. Or missed a plane that, had already boarded and left, took off 2 hours ago. It's like somebody is just too late. Way too late. And it's like, for me to be comparing it to transportation, it's like somebody could have moved on pretty quick, honestly. Pretty quick. Or it's like a person had their offer out there, and when another person didn't take it, that was it. King of Pentacles. It's like somebody realized something, tried to leave somebody once they began to have financial issues. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's all about money for this person. See, this is why things didn't work out. Somebody could have left the person they have children with and everything, seeing that another person will be more fit to have a family with them. We got Knight of Pentacles in an upright. It's like somebody is now seeing who they gave their time and effort to, who they tried to build with, who they was consistently trying to show up for, ain't the person. It's being exposed to them, like what they really around for. Yeah, Eight of Wands in reverse. They slowed them down, or they left them stuck. Page of Cups. When they really wanted to take an offer to somebody else, but somebody could have stayed with whoever they had a family with. Knight of Cups. But now somebody is like really in the energy of moving towards being with another person who they wanted to be with. Even though they gonna show up and ain't nobody gonna be there. All right. And even though they showing up in this energy of, oh, I'm ready, but another person isn't reciprocating it, or won't be, or it's like they won't even be able to take a call or something. So unblocked coming out is like somebody basically finally now letting their guard down and having, I feel like, the availability for another person who don't give a damn. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. Here they go. They want to talk about some offer they can extend now. I'm telling you. But somebody is not here waiting for an offer. They've been gone. Or they been moved on with their life. Yeah. Eight of Swords. Whoever this is, they not even single no more. They not tripping in. They not even single no more. Yep. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Even though somebody done left their family and all that, yeah, strength in reverse. That which somebody would look at that as that was weak of them. Yep, Ten of Cups. Somebody feels like somebody should have been happy with the family that they had, or this is how a divine feminine would feel if she was to speak to them, or if she does. This is how she's gonna be thinking. Like, you should have never left your family. I was so happy and all of that together. Why leave them for me now when you took forever to leave them for me? And then it ain't even like they wanted them to leave them for them. It's just like, if you know what you wanted, you should have got it a long time ago instead of sitting on it. Hey, the seventh sign, how you doing, King? Instead of sitting on it and waiting to see if something will work out, somebody should have showed up when they had the opportunity. Yeah, Ten of Cups. Not after the happiness died out, not after the money dried up, the hangman. Yeah, somebody leaving because the money is gone though. That's really what it is. The devil in reverse. It's like somebody don't want to be tied to someone or bound to someone who can't help them out. Yep, Temperance in reverse. Somebody is toxic as fuck. Sagittarius energy. They'll do anything. They don't care. They have no consideration about the next person's feelings. They don't care about what they're going through. I'm blessed, love. Gratitude for asking. Yeah, somebody don't give a damn about what the next person going through. Whatever they're going through, that's on them. Okay? They never care, I feel like. It's like somebody is only, out for self. We got the Three of Swords in reverse. Whoever this is, they just here to protect their own heart. That's all it is. They is not around for nobody else. Spirit, clarify this. Okay. Yeah. Somebody found out, it came out that whoever they was with, had a family with, was cheating on them. Two of Swords in reverse, so they let them go. Somebody detached from this once they got the clarity that they needed. So somebody had to find out they were getting played like how they tried to play you. That's why Sneaky Link is coming out in reverse. Somebody no longer wants to be a player. They no longer wants to, get involved with third parties and all that. Yeah, Seven of Cups, confirmation. They no longer want all these other options anymore. But now somebody has got done. I feel like the way you've got done in life for some of y'all, this is like two minds coming together, but only because both have been through fucked up shit, so much fucked up shit, y'all can recognize each other. But I feel like the person who recognized whoever was going through a lot with their family to begin with and trying to help them out of that situation didn't recognize it until it was too late, till they got played. Somebody needed to see it and feel it for themselves. They wasn't taking somebody's word for it, and now that it's happened, now they want to run back to whoever understood what they was going through or some shit like that. But somebody is no longer here nurturing them and shit. And I feel like whoever this is, they could have not had a father figure as well who gave them good advice and all this. This how they didn't know how to choose a good woman. But now that now that they didn't got left or something like that, they may not even want to be here for their own fucking kids, which is sad. Or somebody feels like they no longer want to mentor somebody or help somebody else that they was helping. They're not assisting in any type of way, it seems like, or they're doing a bare minimum. That's terrible, but that's what I'm getting. Woo! And then my cards flew away. Hold on, y'all. I feel like that's indicative of somebody leaving. That's how somebody, what's happening with a connection. Somebody, gone with the wind. This connection too. Yep. Two of Cups in reverse. I feel like this connection is over with. Somebody is done. And it's like now somebody got their options open. Yeah, for a person who no longer loves them. Queen of Cups in reverse. A person who's no longer emotionally invested anymore. The magician, yeah, somebody has, had the will enough to get themselves up out of whatever this is. Somebody who tries to come off as they want to do the right thing, but they don't want to make an ass out of themselves, but it's like they still end up making an ass out of themselves. Somebody want to come up with the right thoughts and process things the right way, or come up with the right solutions, but the solution this time didn't work out in their favor. Ten of Swords, somebody just don't want to be hurt no more. I feel like somebody could throw themselves into work without changing. That's the truth. Somebody could end up trying to throw themselves into work. This could be the situation that happened when somebody walked away from them. Somebody throws themselves into work after they realize that this feminine energy is no longer here. Waiting around, or that they're gone. The option is off the table. Somebody is like waiting for someone to come back around for them, or another energy that's just like the one they lost. Somebody's like, I guess I'll just work until love find me. Until I find my person. Ten of Cups, yeah. Somebody really want to have a Ten of Cups, but a genuine one. And where it's like both of them are helping each other. It's not where one person is doing everything. The Lovers in reverse. Yeah, somebody had to leave behind what they had originally because they felt like it wasn't working out. It was like they couldn't figure out whether somebody was their person or not, or if they should stay or not. Somebody couldn't really find their thoughts when they was with someone. Yeah, so that's why they pulled back with Seven of Cups. Ace of Pentacles, yeah, somebody is looking for something new. Somebody could feel like a new blessing can come in the form of them leaving. Somebody may feel like they gotta leave in order for them to find, may even feel like they gotta travel and move where somebody is that they are in love with the Knight of Cups. Somebody could be making a gesture and moving where another person is. Five of Cups, because I feel like somebody can't seem to be happy without them. Strength, yeah, somebody is weak without their person, or who they feel like is their person, but that they missed the opportunity on because they had a family already, or missed the opportunity with, or passed up an opportunity on, is what I'm trying to say. Ace of Cups, yeah, somebody is here trying to get this new beginning back. Page of Cups, they only have a little bit to offer, but somebody is trying to, do something. The Death card, but I feel like it's not going to change anything. Somebody got a lot of ambition for a connection that's not going to work. It's like no matter what they do, it's still going to come out that somebody just got to go through the motions of what it feels like to be alone. Is really what it feels like. Somebody got to first learn how to be a man. Is really what it's looking like. What they never had this love. Somebody got to learn how to grow up first. Somebody thinks that just jumping into one connection after another, trying to find somebody who gonna love them back, gonna be enough to fill in the shoes of what they daddy didn't get in. Some shit like that. Four of Swords, yeah, somebody is moving around. They can't get no rest. I feel like mentally, though, at night. Somebody could toss and turn at night, can't get no rest. Somebody can't, they trying to deal with the thought of where somebody is trying to come to like some type of like understanding that they gonna be going through some fucked up money problems for a while. Could have been from celebrating all the time, partying with people, or having gatherings with people. And it's like, all these celebrations that was going on, Easter and all that, Mother's Day, Father's Day, in the United States, for those in the United States. And then it could be wherever you are in your country, or, your state, where the same thing could be happening, where somebody was, trying to celebrate whatever, where y'all live at, whatever celebrations or events are observed, any type of holidays. They could have been trying to bring the family together and be the one to do their big one. But somebody is like not fucking able to take care of nothing now. And I feel like the very people who they was helping out ain't even around. Somebody is going through financial struggles and shit from helping out people who didn't fuck with them. It could I feel like it's for family and friends. The Chariot. These people will go and celebrate, don't come with shit. They know somebody else got it or was pretending to have it, and now that shit is hitting the fan. Somebody don't want to fuck with their family no more and all of that because, they a bunch of leeches or something, just like this person is trying to do. It runs in a family. They're trying to leech off of, a feminine energy who no longer wants their ass. It's a lot going on. Let me see what else is here for What's the Vibe before I get out of this message. Yeah, somebody is stressed out, don't know what they gonna do. Somebody just know they gotta get themselves up out of, a tough position. Receipts. Yeah, somebody is protected. I feel like whoever is like, whoever was doing all this partying and all that, they shouldn't have never been doing that shit. They could be protected though from their family and shit. This is somebody who's a masculine energy and an upright, so they tried to do the right thing. I just feel like somebody didn't have the guidance and all that. They may have not had a father in their life or the right type of father figure. So somebody like doing the best they can with the Most High guiding them and their spirit guides. Somebody be fucking up, but they be trying to do right. But I feel like this time it's just like, life, they gotta get themselves up out of whatever situation they got themselves into this time, just like a lot of us have to, right? Somebody can't, keep on depending on other people to pull them out of their issues. They gotta deal with that shit head on. And it may be tough as it is. Somebody want a partner to go through it with them. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, they want somebody to struggle with them. But y'all, that's pretty much what I got for this message. I hope that it resonated for whoever needed this message. I appreciate y'all for stopping in. I'm going to try to do one more read before I go from this park. So if y'all like to see another one, make sure to come back on whenever y'all see me online. I'm going to check y'all out in a second, okay? Y'all be well. Take care. Continue to vibe high. And until next time, stay positive on purpose. I'm going to see you later. Bye, guys.